What up, what up, what up, what up? Instagram. Contemplating where I'm gonna lay you down. My, I wish that I could pull over and get this thing started right now. This song, great memories, great memories. Let's see who we get on tonight on Instagram on the live. I'm gonna be on here briefly. Evening mastermind actually might start in 3 minutes, so I'm gonna end this very soon. I wanna see who joins on in. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, there we go. What's up, everybody? Cool, man. You know, I like to jump on every day. Look, for me, when it comes to communicating, I believe all of us, right, inside of us have a desire for, we all have the desire to be properly acknowledged in life. There's something about a human being that we all share. There's the experience outside, everybody has their own story, we've all gone through our own shit. But then there's also the internal experience, right? And I truly believe all of us are connected through this inside, this instrument inside, right? Now, when it comes to our existence, I can observe this for myself is that when I communicate to the world and I talk about what inspires me, my vision for my life, when I talk about things that move me forward, you see, there's conversation that'll move you upward, and then there's conversation that'll pull you back and limit you and inhibit you from growth. Me, I became obsessed with ideas that allowed me to achieve a new level for my life. And so every day, you know, I put myself in a position to continuously learn and develop new ideas because I recognized, look, the only thing that's stopping you and that's stopping me from having everything we want in this world, like just think about it. If there's someone in your life who you've seen, you can imagine right now, has exactly what it is you want and lives the reality that you seek, then by virtue of you being able to see it, it must be possible, it must exist within your own potential. Now, let's say for example, you wanted to make a lot of fucking money. You want to have all the money in the world, right? You want to be a billionaire? You want to have a lot of money? Well, we can observe that in the world that we live in, large sums of money have been manifested, right? A lot of money has been made. Someone has the money that you seek. Now, by virtue of that, it must exist within your potential. Now, what's the difference in reality? And the difference in reality versus you and someone who's achieving at a higher level, like, there should not be one man that you are like okay with them doing better than you. Now, as challenging as that sound, yeah, I'm a man that loves challenge. Fuck yeah. Why? Because when's the last time you stopped observing the outside and saying, you know what, fuck that, I can go for more? Why am I complacent with, oh, you know, it's just, you know, the battle is just like, fuck all that small shit. The game is over before it's over. You won't even know when it ends. You see, we don't know how we'll die, when we'll die. We don't know when the time will tell. But motherfucker, I do know, and I have ultimate say on how I choose to live this shit. Now, ask yourself, what do you want? I made a video about that, literally just saying, what do you want? Because it's as easy as, okay, one of the ideas that changed my life was, when you ask the question, what do you want? Let's start from the end. begin with the end. Begin with the end in mind. Let's say, for example, you're a guy and you see a girl, you're like, man, fuck, I like this chick. God damn. Every time you see her, your heart starts pounding. You want to message her a million times. You're like, fuck, this is the chick, right? We all know that chick. My brother, start with the end in mind. Don't create this fantasy of your want and desire and how great it's going to be. Start with the end in mind. Go 5, 10, 15 years from now. Think about the good and the bad. You see, in the beginning, we just want to see the good and good and good. Like, oh, it's going to be perfect. We dilute ourselves with the fantasy of. Now, have that. It's good to have that. Don't be wrong about it. I create fantasies for myself to live and experience. One of the key principles is continue to create. Most people will achieve one goal and they'll stop there. They work so hard to get the fucking car they want. They get the car, they enjoy it for a bit, but then the fantasy, the enjoyment, the inspiration, the thrill dissipates and it's no longer there. People who are in relationships for a very long time, they create the fantasy and they stop creating. So by virtue of no longer creating, it must cease to exist. It must die. Think about it. You want to build a relationship with somebody? The more there's communication back and forth in communication, the more you continue to create life into that conversation between two or more. The more there's conversation about it, the more it exists. The minute communication is cut, well, you stop talking to someone tomorrow. You're like, you know what? I don't want this fucking person in my life anymore. You cut communication. You get rid of any potentiality that they can communicate to you. Well, you've now cut the life of that communication. Now, some of you must communicate and cut a lot of the lines that you've created in your past. Whoever that is, whatever that is. Whether it's just in your mindset and the way you think. You think about your ex or a girl you used to date, and all day you're just like, fuck, man. Like, oh, you're cutting your potential internally and you're lessening yourself. Now, if you want to create, you want to make more money, you want to build relationships, you want to start to attract in your life the type of life that you seek, with communication, more, on a constant basis, you go out there and communicate what it is you seek. I know for certain that I'm going to have everything I want. When I want something, it is mine already. The life I live, I've created this life. You see, one of my goals, one of my dreams, one of my long-term visions, and this has been one of my goals for a long time, and I don't always share my goals on social media, but one of my goals was to ultimately live a certain life. To live the life that others would come and be inspired to see. Like, my lifestyle was the type of lifestyle people wanted to be a part of. They'd pay millions of dollars just to see me live. And it's a vision I continue to create every day. So that when I do my process, when I work out, when I meditate, everything I'm doing is so that one day the lifestyle will be something that the world seeks. It will get there. It's there, man. I've taken a fast track, but that was my evolution. That's why I've worked so fucking hard. That's why I got to where I'm at today. You see? What I'm sharing with you guys is that look at your life right now. Wherever you're not integrated, meaning when it comes to how you make money, if how you make money isn't the way you want to make money, you can always change it. I've changed my ways of making money, my survival, a million ways. And I continue to evolve. You see, The person who works the same job their entire life, they've had one way of making money. That's the only way they know how to survive. Now, what if the outside world changes? As time is changing right now, we're in a completely different world. 2021 is not the same world as 2020. Look, we're changing. Everything's changing. Survival and your ability to adapt in the concrete jungle must adapt, and it's only going to happen as you evolve in your mind, in your evolution of understanding and creating. And so I've continued to evolve myself by putting myself in positions to win, right? And a lot of the times you just got to put yourself in a position to win. I put myself in high opportunities for me to get the result that I want. For example, if you're working a job and you get paid $18 an hour, you work 40 hours a week. By the end of the month, you probably made $2,400. I don't know how much you make, whatever. 40 hours, $18, 2 weeks, you'll make $2,400, right? But your goal is to make $10,000 a month. Somewhere in this logic, it won't fit what you want. So you got to look at where your actions are leading you to or towards. When you eat a food, let's say it's fucking fast food or big ass pizza. I went to go get some t-shirts today, and there was this little shop that sells pizza by the slice. Big, large, jumbo, greasy ass pizza. And I was like, damn, that sounds good. There was a line for it. When I came out of the store, there was no line. I looked at the menu, I was like, fuck, that's probably delicious. But in that moment, I kept the end in mind for this character, me. What do I want to look like? If I could look like the perfect character right now, if you could look like exactly how you dream to look like you gotta ask yourself, why the fuck don't you look the way you want to look? Why the fuck don't you have the money you want? Why the fuck are you not having the relationships and the experiences that you want? You're living a certain life, but why are you not getting what you want? There's discongruency. It's not congruent. So by virtue of that, you're not gonna get it. It's like you're playing cards. You're fucking throwing all black, all in. You're going all in on some shit that'll never land where you want to go. Me, I put myself in positions so that where I want to go can be created from within. It's all in the state of mind. Same thing for your mind. The way you read books. Look, I got a stack of books right here, right? I have books everywhere. My whole room is filled with books. Now, I'm aware of the type of books I want to read and what part of my mind I want to activate. These books, they're all spiritual books, spirituality books. I'm not reading them right now. They're just here. I can always pick them up, take a practice, and apply it. By virtue of reading this, you'll start to have a spirituality outlook or consciousness of life. Now, that's good if you haven't opened that world in yourself. But you got to know where you want to go first. If your goal is to make a lot of money, these spiritual books, they'll help you feel good, you feel great. But if you want money, I want money ideas. Why? Because it's going to get me there closer. I want a money consciousness. If you want love or power or admiration, you see, it begins from the inside. I create from the inside of me. I don't go out seeking it. No. If I want wealth, I must be wealthy. I am the embodiment of the richest, most potent, most addictive currency that the world seeks. You got to be the lifeline, the generator of your business. You see? A good salesman is one who knows he's the value. A man that can attract women is a man who knows his value. When you know your value, when you know your worth, you're not running around like a chicken head cut off everywhere, bouncing and falling and like fucking up, crashing and burning. No, fuck no. You have structure, you have order. A man has order. A man is order by the laws of the fucking universe. Now, if you're a man who can't get it together, if you're a man who hasn't handled life yet, you gotta look within yourself. Look as if you're being a fucking bitch. You're lazy, you're losing yourself, you're getting fat. If you're a man and have titties, come on, bro, work on it. Who said that was okay? Who the fuck said being a fat little titty boy, looking like a Oompa Loompa Chalumpa, was acceptable? Fuck no. You see, I grew up as that shit. Every fucking day, I'm still crafting my body. I'm still watching how I eat for years. That's the discipline I have when it comes to that. When it comes to money, I've been in business for myself for years, over 5 years now, since I was 18 years old. This man started his own business, left college, quit my job of 2 months. I worked at In-N-Out Burger, said, fuck y'all, you guys are talking weak ass conversations. I'm not here to have weak conversations. I'm too big of a force to be in these small little thinking ideas. I gotta go somewhere bigger. To express my potential and what lives and burns inside of me, I gotta go to the very top. You see, by surrounding and tribing up with those who don't fuel that inspiration in your fucking depth of your core, as a man, as a woman, you're losing the potential of what your life could be. You see, a woman will settle. She'll settle for mediocrity. She'll settle and use a man who has zero desire in the life. But when that man who comes around with conviction, fire in his eyes, there's nothing she can do. She'll leave that man and go with that man. Why? Because she seeks and desires that. Now, as a man, how are you continuously recreating yourself? Who you were 1 year ago? Motherfucker, you better be a better version of you this year now. You see me? Motherfucker, I better be better than yesterday. Today, I must have made more money. I must look fucking better. I must have more enriching ideas. My communication must influence more people. I must expand my territory. I must strengthen my tribe. Every fucking day. Why? Because motherfucker, there ain't a day off in the jungle. When the fuck do you see a line to say, you know what, today I'm just gonna chill, man. I don't feel like hunting that wild boar. You know, I'm just gonna kick it today, have a cold one with the boys, watch fantasy football, have some bitch tits, and, you know, just relax. Fuck no. What kind of pathetic shit is that? A man goes out there and he creates. If you don't have what you want right now, motherfucker, don't take a single, don't take a moment of your life to stop. If you don't have exactly what you want, my friend, you're not living this shit the way another man is living it. I live this shit knowing that at any moment this could be my last. That's the only idea I need to keep going. I'm obsessed with the idea of creating. This is why I can show up on an Instagram live and fucking kill it every fucking day. Allow my mind to just go and trust and have total certainty that my message will be delivered. My message will hit. Your words, when you communicate, Are your words influencing? Are your words growing? Are your words creating? Or are you fucking destroying yourself? Most people's words crash and burn shit. Their insecurities come out. Their doubts come out. Their fear comes out. Their complaints come out. Come on, man. How to find your inner calling as a man and a human being. It's already there, brother. It's already there. You see, one thing that I recognized in my life was already have you and I and everybody we know already has within them everything they need to have everything they want, because it's already in existence. That if you know you want something, by virtue of that, that must be your calling. But see, there's a pain at the opposite side of that. And everybody's trying to run from their pain. Everybody's trying to run from the fucking knife. Instead of running from it, I just ran into it. And I let it hurt. Because I was no longer afraid of the knife. I was no longer afraid of the pain. And I said I needed to be stronger. The only way as a man is to be stronger than whatever limits you. How to find your calling? Destroy anything inside of you that you don't like. Make it your mission to be stronger, wiser, better than anything inside of you that makes you feel less. Now that is what I teach and that is what I do. If you want to get on my shit, I got one-on-one coachings available. Now I'm here to have conversation, share my mind. Alright, I'll take a question or two and then I'll get out this shit. No questions? Alright. Well, you know where to find me. More and more as time goes forward, you know, I found myself really on Instagram. Look, if you want to get closer to me, closer to my mind, closer to what I know, you message me in private. I'm not going to go so much in public anymore. My Instagram is simply for the enjoyment of life, the lifestyle I live. And goddamn, my lifestyle is better than your fucking lifestyle, I tell you. But look, it's possible within you too. Alright, everybody, be the best. Fuck the rest. Talk to you guys soon. Holla at me.